behalf of Trinity Sport. We are going to do a bit of stretching for our hamstrings today within the yoga part, and then some strengthening exercises for our core area towards the start, but also towards the end as well. So I did bring a blanket with me today. If any of you have any dodgy knees and you would like a bit of extra cushioning there, that's when we are going to use the blanket. Also, I did bring a prop as well. Some of these movements, stretching the hamstrings, it's hard to reach the floor, so this additional height platform will really help. If you do have a couple of books nearby, that would be really handy. If not, just bend the knees maybe and a little bit deeper, and then reach the fingers towards the floor. So let's start with the palms at the center of our heart in our cross-legged position. And we're just gonna take a couple of deep breaths here, moving the arms above the head as we inhale. So press the fingers up, breathe in, and just let that inhale come in through your nose, and the back and your armpits from your hips are stretching. And then as you exhale, breathe out through the nose again. Pull the hands back to the center of your heart, and two more. Inhale, pressing the palms just gently together, reaching up, and exhale down. Inhale, reaching up, just letting a little bit of movement come into those shoulder blades, and exhale down. So reach the right hand towards the left knee, swivel on the spiral of your spine, and then reach this left hand behind your hip. Take 3 breaths here. Into that open left side of your body, left lungs, just gently nudging yourself to spiral around, maybe looking a little bit further back behind you. And inhale, palms to the center of your heart again. Exhale, left hand to the right thigh, reach the right hand behind, and just turning here gently, piece by piece. 2 more breaths. Breathing into that right side of your body if possible. Good, hands back into the center of the heart again. And just reaching our right hand up this time, up by the ear. We're going to just send it a little bit off to the side. We'll let that left hand support us on the floor now. And just travel a little bit further. If you want to bend your left elbow, looking up there, breathing in that right side of your body as deep as you can. 2 more breaths. And gently easing yourself back to the center, palms back into that lovely heart again. Inhale the left hand up by your ear. And exhale, just ease to the side. Let the right hand drop and support yourself as you just bend the spine here in a nice lateral direction. Breathe into the left side of your body, inhaling deeply there, sending those ribs out nice and wide. Inhale, just rising up, palms back to the center of our heart again. So we're going to just reach those hands out in front and tilt forwards. I have a little block underneath me here, so kneeling position. We are going to just start in that tabletop here and work into a tiger position, okay? So lift up the left foot and reach the big toe towards the sky, and then inhale there, look forward as if you're doing cat-cow position, and then exhale, bring the knee in towards your ribs, your nose, breathing out, pushing into the mat. So let's move quite quickly through this movement. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale, reach up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. 4 more, breathe in, stretch out, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, and exhale down. Great, take that leg nice and straight out behind you. Just going to draw a big circle here with this leg. So inhale, exhale, clockwise or anti-clockwise, whichever way you're going now, you are going to change the direction after 8. So try to keep the breaths coming in strongly into the body, just kind of winding out the muscles around our glute area here. Inhale, exhale. Change direction, let's go. See if I'm making this circle a little bit bigger now on this one. Kind of grazing your toe off the ground there, lifting right up and down. Lift up and down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep pressing the arms nice and straight into the ground. If it's very uncomfortable in the wrists here, you can lower to your elbows and keep this movement going. That applies for some of the exercises later on also. Inhale, exhale, 2 more. Reach out the toe, inhale, exhale. And release that knee to the mat. Just stretch back into child's pose, reach the fingers out, and 3 breaths here. Coming forward, tabletop. So knees hip distance apart, tuck your left toe, and then reach this right foot up this time, other side. And inhale, look forwards, tiger, exhale, and knee towards the nose. Inhale, reach up, exhale down. Inhale up, and exhale down. And 4 to go. 2 left, keep reaching up. And release that foot out nice and straight, small circles to begin with. Anti-clockwise or clockwise, whichever way. Inhale, exhale. And just really trying to kind of stir this thigh bone femur around in the hip socket there. And if you wish, you can go a little bit wider from this position here, if that feels good for you. And just changing your direction there after 8. Inhale, lift, exhale down. Inhale, lift, exhale down. And down. 4 more, keep going. Nice big circles now. Really kind of drive the hands into the ground at the same time. Support the body there, just allow this leg to turn. And slowly release the knees to the mat. We're going to take ourselves up to the downward dog. So push into your toes, lift the knees straight, and press down into the heels here. So just starting to slow down the breath here if we can. Good, keep the chin pushing towards the chest there, looking up, lifting those sit bones high, trying to find the stretch in the back of your legs. 1 more deep breath now here, and then look forwards. And we're going to just lower our knees to the mat, chest, chin to the mat, and then scoop through to the cobra. Inhale, let the body scoop through. Now exhale, tuck your toes, push yourself back to the downward dog, 1 smooth lift again. Bring the feet together and just heels pressing down. And we're going to just look forward here and then bend the knees and either step or jump forward to the palms. Good. Take ourselves to chair pose. So seating nice and deep here. And if we can, just roll the heels up off the mat. Balance on the toes there. If you can, look up. And a couple of deep breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, push the heels down, legs straighten and stand tall. Little bit back bending here. Reach those palms behind you. 3, 2 more breaths. Hands to feet, fold forward and down. Just
Grabbing the back of our ankles and push down here. Press into the heels. Try to bring your forehead towards your shins. 2 more breaths here. Fingers down towards the mat here, and then just bend the knees, press your whole palms down. We're going to jump back to Chaturanga. So jump, separate the feet and lower through the elbows. Come down towards the mat, this time lifting to a stronger back bend. Release the toes, inhale to the upward facing dog. Look up, tuck the toes, lift the knees, exhale to the downward facing dog. Really stay here now for some nice deep breathing again. Feet hip distance apart or slightly further if that's better for you. Adjust yourself as you need. As long as you're taking your chin towards your chest here and your torso towards your thighs. Try to feel this little stretch now. Come into the back of our legs and our glute area too. Losing my clothes. Feet step together, mountain pose. Press down deeply into the heels. And we're going to lower the knees, chest, chin down towards the mat. Inhale to baby cobra. Exhale, push to the downward facing dog. And we're going to just lift up our left foot here. So I want you to make those circles again. So start circling your leg. We've got a lot more scope now for our foot. So just really let that toe touch off the ground. Graze it around. 3 and 4. Good. Keep going. 5 and 6. 2 more. And reverse your direction. Let's go. Come on, lift. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Four left. Nice big circles. Come on, 4 and 3 more. You can do it. 2 and 1. Step that knee towards your palms and just lower the right knee down. Relax the foot. Inhale, bring the hands off the floor, up overhead. Stretch back a little bit here. Nice and deep in your breathing. And we're going to really sink this knee forwards now. Good. Bring the hands down towards the heart center again and just link your fingers together. Push your elbows to touch. And we're going to just start to lower ourselves towards the floor here. So bringing these palms down. So if you need, this is where your block might, or your books might help you to reach the position. So just gently ease the body down. And just kind of pressing into the outside of our baby toe here. Reach back with that leg. Four more breaths now. Get nice and deep into the position. If we can, maybe reaching our head a little bit forwards here. Just changing the feeling of the stretch. Super. And just from here, plant your hands either side of your foot. There, we can lose the block, lose the books. And we're going to just tuck the toes on this back leg and just lift the knee, okay? So from here now, try to straighten that back knee. Bring the palms to touch and inhale. Come up, push into your feet now. Come on, come up. Reach up there, bending into the knee. And we're going to just lower this back heel slightly, kind of take it into warrior 1 here. And again, changing the stretch in around our pelvis. So 5 breaths. Look up if you feel balanced. Straighten up the elbows. Reach up with your fingertips. And exhale, come forward and down. We're going to jump back, Chaturanga. Lower the elbows, down we go. Inhale to the upward facing dog. Lift the knees if you feel strong enough. Exhale, tuck the toes and push calculate up. Downward facing dog here. Heels down. Feet separated out, hip distance apart. We're going to take a little child's pose here before a second round. So knees to the mat, release the toes and sit back. 5 breaths. Rest the body. Coming forward into your tabletop position, just getting yourself prepared. We're going to lift up to the downward facing dog. Up we go. So opposite leg, in my case, right leg, we're going to just take it up and start drawing our circles again. Trying to bring the toe almost to touch the floor. Lift the leg up. Just releasing around our glutes here. Nice big clockwise circles there, or anti-clockwise. Whatever way you're going is fine. Inhale, exhale. Open up, come on, get this pelvis to move a little bit for you. Reverse the circles, let's go. 1, 2, come on, up with the foot. 3. Last one, nice and high. Well done, and just plant that foot in between the palms there. Lower the back knee down. Relax your toes, reach the hands both up over your head. Just horse riding pose here. And just sinking the pelvis down here. Find this stretch from your hip, knee, all the way up to your fingers. Kind of pressing into that back foot so we don't have that pressure on the knee just yet. Exhale, link the fingers, pull the elbows towards the chest, touching the elbows together there. And we're going to just fold forward from here. Again, grab your books if you want, bring them in underneath those arms. And press down there. Pushing into your baby toe side of your foot there. Breathe deeply, stretch out the head maybe a little bit. Your whole foot is pushing into the mat now, so keep them engaged. 2 more breaths, nice and slow if we can. Well done, and just release the hands and just take that block or books away from you there. So just get the hands either side of your foot, tuck the back toe, and we're going to just push into our foot and lift, 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 hands above the head. Up we go. Slowly let your back heel lower down, just facing your heel towards the other side of your mat there into warrior 1. Try to turn this hip forwards if we can. Sink down, come a little bit deeper down into this movement. Nice 90-degree bend on that front leg. Couple of breaths here. Hands forward to the front. We're going to jump back Chaturanga. Let's go. Feet just hip distance apart, elbows bend slowly and lower the body down. And inhale to the upward dog. Lifting the knees if you feel okay, pushing into those hands and looking up. Exhale to the downward dog. So taking a couple of moments here with deep breathing. Chin to chest, torso to the thighs. Straighten the knees. Try to find that length in the back of your calves, pressing the heels gently down. Okay, feet together into mountain pose here. So just heels down, feet are together in mountain pose, and then we're going to lower knees, chest, chin to the mat. Scoot to the baby cobra as you inhale. Exhale to the downward facing dog. And we're going to jump forwards here. So feet separated, bend the knees and jump. Good. Feet back together again. Sit into our chair pose. So heels down, lift the hands, both hands up. If we can, roll to those toes and lift, look up. Keep your balance. 2 more breaths. And 1, super. Keep the hands together, push the heels down, stand straight, look back, little back bend. And then as we exhale, keep those hands above your head. We're going to move to warrior 3 here. So just slowly tilt the upper half of your body. And we're going to start to release our left leg out behind us now. So slide it along the mat, then lift. Keep tilting forward so we find this T position. Two more breaths, release the hands down then. You're going to hold towards your ankle. So try and find your balance here if you can. And just sending that back leg to lift a little bit higher, maybe the head downwards. Don't look at your foot, you're going to be moving around the place, so that will be not a fixed point to look at. So look down somewhere on your mat. Good, lower the back heel down. We're going to meet chair pose again. Let's go, inhale. Lift both hands up, you're seated in the squat position. And if we can, roll to the toes there, 5 breaths. Straighten the knees, push the heels down, look up and backwards. Inhale. Exhale, 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Start tilting forwards again with the top half of your body. Warrior 3. Right leg is reaching back. Slowly move it along the mat and lift the toes. Tilting to the letter T. Fingers reaching out in front of you. Looking at a fixed point on the floor, your drishti point, gazing point. And slowly lower the hands towards the ankles here. And just try to reach this back leg up higher. If it helps, keep your fingers on the mat there and just sink that back leg up. Sink it up to the sky, push down with this heel. Your standing supporting leg and try to straighten out the knee. 1 more breath here. Both hands on the mat, get ready, jump back, chaturanga. So lower one foot back, jump back, chaturanga. Let's go. Inhale to the upward dog. Exhale to the downward facing dog. And hold for 5 breaths. Super. Right leg is going to reach out behind us and step it forward again in between your palms. Good. And we're going to just straighten the back leg, straighten the front leg also. So stay here for a moment, just finding this knee as straight as possible in the front leg. And then, if we can, release the hands to the ankle and pull the head downwards. Staying there. Keep breathing. Couple more deep breaths now here, just finding that balance. Trying to touch your forehead off your shin. Good, and then hands back to the mat. We're going to jump back chaturanga again. Come on, last time. Lower the elbows down. Inhale to the upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Finding your space first, and then lifting the left leg, step it through to the hands, and straighten the front knee and straighten your back. When you're ready, release your hands towards your ankle on that front leg, and slowly guide your forehead towards your shin. Knees straight. 4 more breaths. Try and go deeper. And hands to the mat. Take yourself back here, just the mountain pose. Feet are together. Nice little stretch here through the backs of the legs. And then lower the knees to the mat. Take child's pose. Sit your hips back towards your heels. Child's pose. Taking a couple of moments here to rest, about 10 breaths. Relax the body, relax your mind. And slowly just coming up into the tabletop position again. A little bit of Pilates here for the abdominals. If you prefer, you can go to the half plank on your elbows. Otherwise, staying with the hands stacked over the shoulders. And we're going to just take our plank position here. So stretch out the knees straight. And we're going to do a double pulse here at this left leg towards the sky. So I just want you to lift the foot and pulse twice. Breathing out. And inhale to lower. Change sides. You can use your mouth to exhale now. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift up. Change right and left. Keep going. Squeezing around your glutes there. Pulling the waist inwards. Two more each side. Come on, keep going. Lower the knees to the mat, and we're going to bring ourselves to kneeling. So walk those hands back in towards you. Now, if you want, this is where we pop this blanket underneath the knees. So you can keep that there. It's no problem if it's not there either. Whatever is comfortable for you. Okay, so we're going to take this right leg out in front of us now. So weight into the left side. Pop your heel onto the floor in front of you. And inhale, both hands up. And as you exhale, we're going to just fold forward. So reaching down here towards this foot. Try to bring your shin down to, or your forehead towards your shin. Breathing nice and deep here. Trying to gently press your hip back here. Keep this knee straight. Mine is straight even though it doesn't look like it. A lot of tightness there in those hamstrings, so we're really trying to release it there. We're working on around 10 breaths, okay? Whatever I just said there, ignore it. We're going to spend a little bit of time in this position. Good, and then inhale, both hands up, 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 up again. And exhale, hands to the center of your heart. And just open the hands as you try to balance your way back. And change legs. Heel out in front, left side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forwards. Just grabbing a hold of wherever's comfortable for you. If you need, just hands either side there. But it's good to get the ankle there. And try to find your balance. Letting this hip sink down a little bit, but still kneeling there. You can also release that back toe as well, making it slightly more challenging. Whatever works for you. Elbows bending wide, forehead towards the shin again. Try and kiss your knees. Nice deep stretch, keep going, 2 more. Exhale and release down a little bit further. And slowly come back up, hands above your head, double the hands, both hands up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release the hands just to find your balance there again. So good. We're going to sit back onto our heels and repeat the process. So knees are, this blanket in front of our knees. If we feel very, very tight there, it's good to pop it underneath your glutes this time. So in between your calves and your glutes, it will give you just that little bit extra cushioning. So whatever you prefer to do, I'll just use this for the sake of anyone using the prop. So right foot is going to go out in front again. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, fold forward. Try to grab a hold of your foot. If you're not reaching that far, it's okay to have a nice rounded back here. We're stretching the spine also. But if you want, you can grab onto your shin either. And again, forehead down towards our shins here. Staying with this deep stretch in your hamstrings here. Breathe, come on, exhale, go down. Exhale, let go, release. Straighten the knee, push the heel, press it into the ground. Inhale, hands up above your head. And exhale, palms to the center of the chest again. Release the hands, let's switch the feet. Off we go. Left foot out, dig the heel down into the mat. Inhale, reach both hands up. Exhale, fold forward, pressing out there and trying to grab a hold of this foot here. Bend the elbows and the outside of your legs, shin moving closer. Wow, your forehead is moving closer to your shin. Straighten the knee. Come on, breathe deep into the stretch. Try and let this energy flow up through the back of the legs and lengthen out these muscles here. They are elasticy, so let's get them stretching. And inhale, hands up. Don't move the leg yet. Exhale, palms down to the center of the chest. We're going to sit both feet forwards now here, so you can remove your blanket and sit Dandasana. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, try to grab a hold of your feet as you move forwards and down. So just wrap the hands, head down towards your knees or further down. Straighten the knees, 5 more breaths. Breathe deeply here. And slowly come up. So brace the tummy, pop the hands just a little bit behind you there. We're going to lift the toes here, both pulls. So reaching out with your toes, reach out with the hands. Hold 5 breaths. Excuse me. Just holding here, this position. Try to reach your toes, so bend the knees in. Try to grab a hold, yogi toe here. Hopefully you have your socks off. And we're going to just send these legs nice and high again. Stretch the knees out straight. Try to balance. Breathe. Pull the belly button in and press your shoulders kind of back so you're opening the chest a little bit. 2 and 1. Bow pose. Let's go. Lower those toes. Hold, hold, hold. A little bit of work in your abdominals here. 3 more breaths. Breathing deeply. And again, bend the knees towards you. Yogi toe. Hold the toes with the first 2 fingers. And straighten up. Straight the knees. Last big deep breath here. Now we're going to fold the legs into a butterfly position. So open the knees out wide and press the soles of the feet together. Just going to turn to face you here. So just taking our fingers in a linked position now. Just hug onto those feet and edge the heels closer to your body there. We're just going to kind of let these legs come down and up. Some of you might be touching the floor there with your thighs. That's great. You can open out your hips that much. Lucky you. So just keep opening and closing. Inhale and exhale. Now try to open your feet like a book. So staying slightly longer, exhale, hold, and then close the feet. Exhale, hold, inhale up. Exhale, hold, pressing the knees down, inhale up. Exhale, hold. 3 more. And release, just hug the knees to the chest for a moment and just take a rest. And slowly come back. So crossing the hands just in our feet in the cross-legged position here again. Just going to finish with a little bit of stretching for our lower back area and a little bit around the shoulders from all those chaturangas throughout the class. So just taking our right hand over towards that left knee and then just slide it past it till it reaches the floor in front of that knee. And then we're going to release this left hand and turn to the back body. So just that little twist again. Ground into that right hip. And hands back into the center again. Take the right hand across the left hand across the right knee and just reach it out in front of the floor. And we'll release this hand then also around to the back of your right hip. Left hand to the right knee. And just feeling a little stretch across our lower back area. Good, and we're going to just raise that left hand up now and keep it reaching over to the right side, and then just link our arm here, just pulling this into a shoulder stretch. Sorry, I didn't explain that so well. Shoulder stretch. Just gently on that left side, guide your shoulder down away from your ear. Make a lot of space and length in your neck area. And we'll just release those palms to the center of our chest again. And then just reach the right palm across the left side of your body and hook your left arm through just to guide it gently towards you. And then we're going to just work on pushing that right shoulder down a little bit, feeling the stretch there across our shoulder and our neck. Allowing the body to settle a little bit. You can always take Shavasana now if you wish, and just allow the practice to resonate into your body. Otherwise, we'll meet with the palms in the center of the chest together and sing together 3 times Om. So inhale deeply. Om. Next one, inhale. Om. Inhale again. Last one, louder. Bow the head down towards your fingertips, closing your eyes. And just rubbing our palms together here, create a little bit of positive energy. Placing the palms over the eyes. Open your eyes, close your eyes, open your eyes, close your eyes. Rubbing the palms together slowly again. And just touching our face, shoulders, arms,
chest, thighs, knees, and toes. Raise both arms up. Inhale and exhale, slowly pulling the palms towards the center of your chest again, opening your eyes slowly, slowly, with a big smiling face. Thank you. Namaste. See you in the next